What's up, everybody? It's Aldo, Dragon Pharma athlete, and I'm here with the beautiful Bakhar. So we are going over the 5 most common mistakes when training hamstrings. And then we're gonna give you a quick fix on how to perfect that, how to fix those mistakes that are most commonly used. So we're gonna start off with the first one with deadlifts or RDLs. So the first main big problem that a lot of people do is when they do the deadlift or the RDL, they think about the motion of coming down. You gotta take that out of your head completely. There's no coming down on a deadlift. It's all about hinging at the hips and pushing your ass back. Not coming down, because if you think about coming down, you're gonna use your back to come down, and it's not for that purpose. It's all about hinging at the hips, sticking your ass back, okay? So she's gonna go ahead and try and perform it the wrong way, which is harder because she's so used to doing it the right way. So go ahead and grab the barbell. So people, you see, she started coming down by using her back. Come back up, squeeze. So what you wanna do is push your butt back, 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 and then squeeze from the glutes all the way through. Okay, so you don't wanna come down with your back, you wanna push back with your butt. Push back with your butt and squeeze on the way up. Good. It's one of the most common mistakes there is, but that is the easy fix to fix it, and you could go ahead and give it a try next time you do, where'd you go? Next time you, yeah. Second most common mistake when training your hamstrings is when you're doing the RDL or the deadlift, it's a lot of people look up, okay? So I know in PE class or when we were younger, your coaches used to say, look up, pick a spot up there, but that's not the way to do it. You want to keep your spine and your neck aligned in a straight plane, okay? You don't want to keep your head up because then you're gonna start feeling your lower back. So, Bakhar, go ahead, grab the barbell. So when they come down, they always look up. Then you're feeling your lower back. So you want to keep your chin tucked, right there. So now your neck and your spine is in a straight line, okay? So stop looking up. And that's pretty much how you fix it. Chin tucked, that's it. The third most common mistake when training hamstrings is when you're on the line leg curl machine, people tend to use their hips or their hips start coming off the pad when they're doing the exercise, okay? So to try and eliminate that, the first thing is to be conscious about what you're doing. Maybe it's too heavy, maybe it's not, but just be aware of your body placement. The other way to fix it is go ahead and grab the handles. So now we're gonna do it the right way. So you're gonna wanna align all your joints along with the machine itself. So I'm gonna tell her, keep her abs tight and just slightly squeeze her glutes into the pad. Not to over exaggerate, but just keeping her spine flat and keeping everything aligned. So she's gonna hold that and then she's gonna contract through the motion. And you see her hips are down and they're not coming off. See, no momentum at all. If you start using momentum and the weight is too heavy and you're using other body parts, your hips are gonna come off the pad, okay? Go ahead and now do it the regular way. Now you just saw that? Her hips are coming straight off the pad. And that's how you fix number 3. Mistake number 4 when training hamstrings is going too heavy. So if you'll see Bakhar here, she is doing a single leg standing leg curl. Go ahead and keep it up. Boom, 1, 2. You see everything's coming off the pad. She's using momentum. She's probably just feeling it right at the top of the motion, okay? Eliminate that. You wanna lighten up the weight, dig your hips into the pad, and now consciously contract the hamstring all the way from the bottom, all the way to the top, and back down. Squeeze back up, and then control it on the way down. Now, if it's too heavy on the way down, you're letting gravity do the work for you instead of you utilizing your hamstrings on the eccentric portion of the exercise. So pretty much if it's too heavy, you're not getting the bang for your buck when you're training hamstrings. So try and be aware of that next time you hit hamstrings, and that's that. All right, so the last and final mistake people often make when training hamstrings is they neglect the quads. So we're in a bodybuilding industry, and majority of, you know, bodybuilding has to do with females. And when I'm a trainer myself and I'm around the gym a lot, obviously, I always tend to hear, I just want to work on my hamstrings and my glutes. I don't want my quads to get any bigger. That's all I hear, whether they're a mom, you know, an IFBB pro, that's the main thing. But then they neglect their quads. It's like saying you want to strengthen your core and all you do is train your lower back and neglect your abs. Your core is around here, okay? So you want to hit both muscles and the antagonist muscle as well. So you don't want to ignore the opposite muscle. So all she's gonna do is she's gonna use a leg extension so she could hit her quads. But you don't have to necessarily grow your quads when you're doing quads. You could just do it in a maintenance type of training, or you could just go through the motions so you don't neglect them 100%. Because you don't want your hamstrings to overpower your quads either, because then you're gonna start creating imbalances as well. And then later down the road, it's gonna mess you up. Hi, glutes. Okay, ready, set, and go. Glutes, come here. Yeah, just contract the motion, squeeze, and control down. And as you can see, it's only 30 pounds. She could do the whole stack, but you don't need a lot of weight. And on top of that, if the person doesn't want to grow their quads, but they still want to maintain like a good, decent physique and keep their quads looking nice, then stick to a lightweight and just feel the contraction on the way up and feel it on the way down, and that's it.
Hi again, guys. So we finished the common 5 mistakes doing hamstrings, and we thought, why not? Because most of you asked me how to perform the movements, what is the right way, what is the wrong way. So let us know which of group muscle you want us to explain you next time, because it's very, very important while performing exercises. So with the help of Aldo, because he knows more than I do, I'll be honest, he's my coach and I trust him. With his help, we're gonna explain you more. Well, I'm just gonna perform and he's gonna explain.
She's the model, I'm
the model. I just can't squat, I know nothing else. Let us know, see you next time. Leave the comment down below, subscribe, love you.
Peace.
See you next time.